Hey everyone, I'm Kim, the mom boss behind EmeryandK. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I posted a tutorial. I took a little step back and really focused on my mental health and some issues that I was going through, but I am back and I'm so excited to share this tutorial with you. If you are also struggling with your mental health, I just want you to know that you matter, you are loved, and the world needs who you were made to be. Let's get to it. As always, we're going to start with our fully prepped and painted tumbler. Today I'm using this Mason tumbler from Steel Magnolia. They are now Tipsy Magnolia. And I went ahead, sanded it, spray painted it white, and I'm going to apply rock candy. This is a really beautiful soft blue pastel glitter from the Glitter Guys pastel line. And my preferred method for applying full glitter to a full tumbler is to use spray adhesive, but you can use whatever method you prefer. Now I went with rock candy from the pastel line because it made me happy to look at. It was really beautiful, but any of the colors from the pastel line would work really well with this tumbler and the little color happy pills that we're going to be using for decals. So go ahead and get a really good coverage with your glitter. I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to do a coat of my Rust-Oleum 2x clear gloss sealer and then put a coat of epoxy on it. Once my epoxy has fully cured, I'm going to go ahead and move on to decals. Now this was sitting uneven on my turner. I got like the weird love-handly bump along the bottom, so I did have to use my Dremel to sand that off, but no big deal. So now I'm going to go in with these really cute little like watercolor Happy Pill decals that I found on Etsy. I will be sure to link the shop down below. And I just did these on printable vinyl and I just printed out like 40 of them. I always err on the side of caution and want to do more than I think I need versus having to like hook up my printer and print out more. So anyway, the pack came with a ton of different colors. I just chose a few that were my favorite. I sized them about 3/4 of an inch and I'm just going to kind of scatter them around my tumbler. You can do as little or as few. Nope, as little or as many as you want. And then you're going to go ahead and give it another coat of epoxy. Once that layer of epoxy is dry, we're going to move on to our decal and another layer of little Happy Pills. Now, in full disclosure, I epoxied that cup like weeks ago before I got around to finishing it. So you'll see my cup is dull. That's because I sanded it. I like to do that if it's been a few weeks since I put epoxy on my tumbler, just to give it a little bit of a sand. So we're going to go in with our decal, and I, again, got this from Etsy. I will link it down below. Now, I just did a 0.05 offset to my decal, so it ended up being about 3 inches high. That's what fit my tumbler really well. This is the matte holographic rainbow from Teckwrap. I'll link that too. This is my favorite holo to use. It goes on so well, and I never have any issues with like little bubbles or weird wrinkles like I do with the regular holographic vinyl. Once I have my offset on, I'm going to go and add a few more little pills here and there on my tumbler. So I did this in 2 layers because I felt like it created a little bit of dimension, but I also wanted my decal to have them kind of peeking out behind it just because I thought that was cute. Now I chose to put the little pills on first before layering my decal because my Cricut was still cutting the white and I have no chill. So I wanted to keep working while I was on a roll. So I'm just going to start placing these little Happy Pills wherever I think they're needs a little more filling in. You can again add as many or as few, there we go, I almost got mixed up again, as you'd like. And once I'm happy with the little Happy Pill placement, I'm going to go ahead and layer my decal. So in full honesty, when I start to layer my decal, I ended up not filming the entire thing. I'm still having issues with this roll of white vinyl from Oracle. I don't know why it is so hard to weed. It like does not cut well. I have no idea what the issue is, but I got to work through it because I have like a 10-foot roll. But anyway, if you see my other videos, you know that I like to layer line by line versus the entire decal at once because I am not good at that. And this really helps me just get everything lined up. It does take just a tiny bit of extra time, but it is so worth the effort because I'm not about to peel this decal off and recut it. Once I was done layering my decal, I went ahead and did my final coat of epoxy on my tumbler. Now I am using the clear cast from the Glitter Guy. That stuff is amazing, and all I needed was 1 coat over this decal and it was perfectly smooth and ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, maybe a little bit inspirational. If you did, please give a thumbs up on my video. If you want to see more tutorials in the future, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.